Hello and welcome to Nightly Nerds. I'm Tote.
And I'm Ginger.
And we're playing
Stardew Valley. I almost said Shovel Knight for some reason.
Almost said Shovel Knight. Well, you got shovel.
Yeah?
Oh, you have a hoe.
You're a hoe.
It said, oh, crank that soldier boy.
Okay, so this is going to be...
What was that dance called? With the...
This
is called the Soldier Boy?
Soldier Boy. Because he only lasted for a couple songs.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so we got a thing from Marlin who tells us, go slay 10 slimes and we can be part of the Adventurers Guild. Okay, there's Robin.
How old is that song?
It's old.
It's like, everyone wasn't like...
It was like 2007, I believe.
No, it's got to be before that.
Okay, so she's telling us, what is it? Well, I can put a well in your farm for 75 stones and 1,000 gold. But we're on a river farm. We can just refill at the river.
Yeah.
So there's no point. And haha, perfect. She lost her favorite axe. I know exactly where it's at too.
Ooh.
Look at the doggy. Let's go give him pats.
My doggy doesn't like pats.
He doesn't mind when I do it.
When I give my dog pats, he bites me. He just likes to bite me. I'm his favorite chew toy.
Okay, so we got some parsnips.
Hashtag favorite chew toy.
Hashtag chew toy. Okay, so we're gonna put 2 of them in there, and then we're gonna toss. Nope, give me that salad back. Then I'm gonna grab them again. We're gonna go visit Gus later. Let's go give him pats. Oh, where's my watering can? Watering can.
Gotta water that beanstalk.
Oh, and daffodil. Since I don't need them anymore, since I turned in the thing for it. Oh,
no,
yeah.
He'll do that thing where I'm his favorite chew toy. So he'll run across the room and just grab my hand with his teeth. But he's only a year old. But and there's all these things you're supposed to do, like give him something else to chew on, and because if you just try to smack him back, it turns into a game.
Yeah.
And so you gotta do all these things. So he'll take that chew toy, but then he'll I'll chew on the chew toy if you let me, place it on your hand.
And nibble by your hand.
And then I'll nibble it by your hand, but occasionally I'll accidentally, I got your finger.
Whoops.
Whoops. Or your foot.
Yeah. He's tried that a couple times on me. But I give him the stare and he's just like, wow.
But he's generally a good dog. He can just be a punk when he wants to be a punk.
Okay, let's wander around the lake and see if we can find some leeks, because I still need leeks.
He's a Manchester Terrier.
You're a Manchester Terrier.
And so he can be super mean and aggressive when he wants to be.
I know I shouldn't be doing that anymore because it just leaves dead hair.
Oh, yeah. You're a Manchester Terrier. I don't know where to go with that.
You're a towel.
Your face is a towel. Oh.
Your mom is a wonderful person.
Yes, she is. You better remember that.
Well, because usually it's
yeah.
Your mom is a... But no, I can't say it because your mom's a wonderful person.
My mom is a wonderful person. When she wants to be. No.
That's going to get you slapped. You live with her, too.
Ooh, look at this house.
Yeah, that's for something later. I hope we get it soon.
Well, I assumed it's for something later.
Well, there's a horseradish. Boop. Boop. Okay, I just really want those leeks, because I really need them. Sorry, Zelda popped in my head for some reason.
Oh, did it? Huh. There's an axe.
I've been wondering something. Can I use the axe?
Axe body spray?
No, it just...
Oh.
Do you know it's called Lynx outside of the U.S.?
Yeah, I've heard in England or whatever, right?
And Australia.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, it's like...
I know people make fun of axe.
It's like Lynx in most of the world. Most of the
because all the teenage boys just their whole body with it.
I remember doing that in middle school. It was nice.
The trick is, honestly, with anyone who ever used axe, is one, not to bathe in it.
No.
2, still use deodorant.
Oh, yeah.
And shower and stuff. And 3, don't use it to cover up smoking or something, because it just doesn't work.
No, it just mixes with it.
Oh yeah, now you just smell like BO weed.
You smell like hookers and cigarettes.
Yeah, BO weed and axe, and it's not a nice combination.
You're not a nice combination. So I need to stop. I'm sorry.
That. No more.
All right, no more strawberries.
You
no
give
more.
Dog pats.
I already gave him pats.
You give him more pats. You want more pats.
It doesn't really affect anything because I want to keep the affection up, so I pat him every day.
Ah.
Pat. Sometimes in my own playthrough, it's It's before I go to bed because he's like sleeping in front of the TV. I'm like, Pat, move out of the way so I can see what's on TV.
Have we met all the people yet?
Yeah, we've met everyone, so we don't need to talk to anyone else. If we want to, we can. In which Robin, perfect. Was 300 woods, 100 stones, and 4,000 gold. So I'm gonna get another 100 stones in the mine. Yeah, so I gave her her axe, and so I get 250 gold.
Ah, so we just need another 3,000 gold.
I gotta smelt the copper bar, and I gotta kill 10 slimes, so that works. And then Gus. I gotta remember who Gus is.
I know you said 10 slime, but I heard 10 lambs.
You gotta kill 10 lambs. Okay, Gus is the bartender, meaning I can visit him at any time.
But like, speaking of lamb, I've never had lamb.
I have.
Is it good?
It's pretty tender.
Tender.
It can be a bit gamey if you cook it incorrectly.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. There's like a few things that I've never had, like duck.
Mm-hmm.
Never had duck. I don't know why. I just never had.
I haven't either. So this is the Adventurers Guild.
I've had like quail, but I've never had duck. And I've never had
either.
I've even had, Cornish game hen.
Cornish game hen's pretty common though.
Yeah, it's like a little chicken.
Yeah, it's just a tiny chicken that is pretty gamey sometimes.
But and I've never had.
Okay, now that we reached at least floor 5, now we can go to floor 5.
I've had things with crab or lobster in them, but where you can't really taste them, so it doesn't matter. It's just, you know what I mean, like a crab cake that's like a cheap one or something, or like a lobster, like piece of lobster wrapped in bacon for some reason.
That I don't get. Is like, I know bacon's good, but I don't know, lobster and bacon?
Well, that's just for someone who doesn't like lobster.
Fair enough.
But I've never actually had like lobster tail or crab either, and lamb.
Yeah.
So those are the ones I've always wanted to try, because most everything else I've had. I mean, I've had venison, elk, buffalo, all that kind of stuff, even ostrich. But I've never had. Duck is something that I should have had. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem that exotic.
Yeah, but we also live in a city where it's not super common.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fish is not that common either.
No. Well, I mean, shrimp is, though.
Shrimp can be preserved very easily.
I love shrimp.
I
don't eat enough seafood, though.
I want to eat more seafood. I want to be more acclimated to it.
But I also don't want to be part of the problem with all the seafood going away, right? All the people overfishing.
Yeah.
By not eating it, I'm not part of that problem.
Oh, stupid. No. Ah.
Was it like a crab or something?
Yeah, it's like a little crab under the rock. I can try to fix my headset and not get hit.
Man, that's a tough little...
Well, I also have a piece of crap sword, so... Because you can look at what the sword does, 2 to 5 damage.
Ah.
RPG element. Oh, that's right. I said we were gonna go fishing, but
We never did.
no. I wanted to get the stones stockpiled.
We'll get that chicken coop.
Yeah, because we can also make a decent buck off of fishing too. Because there's different, depending on where you fish
and stuff. Yeah.
There's different fish you can catch. And also, if it's raining or if it's sunny, that kind of thing.
Fishing, like being like a fisherman, like not sport fishing. I love sport fishing, but like being that kind of like living in a coastal town, and as long as you're not like some huge corporation fishing, but just fishing for a living.
Yeah.
It's always one of those things that kind of seems like almost noble.
Yeah, it's like it seems like an honest profession. Kind of thing.
And you're living off the land and all that stuff, and as opposed to like working in an office.
You work in an office? No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't.
I can't stop. Technically, this is our office.
Well, this is our office, but we don't really work in an office in a traditional sense.
In an office building, as it were. Kill the slims.
I mean, like being a fisherman, it's like it's not the same as being a hunter or gatherer, but it's like right there.
Well, I think it's one of the like the noble things about it.
It's old,
It's one of the oldest professions out there, and not to mention.
And you still need to do it.
What is it for those Christian believers?
Oh yeah, there's that whole
teach a man
fisher
to fish
fisher of men and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think that's what honestly makes it feel that way too.
I mean, if you want to be a fisherman, there's the underpass there, and you throw some fish net stockings, and you can fish for some men all day long.
I tried that for a week.
Yeah.
Didn't go very well.
Or it went too well.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
I'm not incriminating myself. Where's the stupid exit?
You want to go down?
Yeah. So, like I was trying to say this when we entered. Every 5 levels is a checkpoint, and our levels is up in the top left corner.
There it is.
And so, usually every 5 or 10 levels, you also get like a reward at the end of it too.
Market for strawberries.
Oh my goodness. You gotta stop that if I gotta stop that.
All right. I'll stop that.
Because that's bugging me now.
I'm as constant as the northern star. I'm mixing some General Chang from Undiscovered Country.
General Chang from Mulan.
No, Undiscovered Country.
Get the health and the stamina back up. Ba-bam. That way I can see how much it's costing me to swing this pickaxe. Doesn't cost me anything to swing the sword. Which is why leveling up your combat skill doesn't really do anything for you. Haha! I can enter the Adventurers Guild.
Ooh.
Go down another level, and then exit. We won't spend too much time in the mine. On my playthrough, I spent so much time down here.
Also, if you can use a sword to cut something or break something instead of...
Yes.
You should do that.
So the scythe is the same exact thing. Scythe will cut weeds, but if you cut grass, like tall grass with the scythe, you can get hay out of it if you have a silo. That's the only difference. Not to mention you need the scythe for wheat and a couple other things. Kale. Kale's another one.
Oh, kale. You mean bitter spinach?
I like kale. And not because it's that stupid fad that everyone has. No, it's actually pretty tasty.
Oh, not for me. I like bok choy.
Oh, bok choy is so good.
A reward.
We got leather boots. Okay, so we will put on the leather boots, which gives us defense and immunity. Because the slimes, if they hit us, sometimes they can give us like goopy
poison
slow.
effect. Oh, okay.
I haven't encountered poison yet. I don't know if it exists. Okay.
Oh, so it takes you right out. That's nice.
Okay, so we're gonna go visit the Adventurers Guild because they're open till the freaking break of midnight. He's back. Okay, so yeah, there's like little mini objectives that if you complete.
So now we're up to 1,000 slimes.
Yeah, if you complete those and then you talk to him, Gil, he'll give you dungeon-related stuff.
Cool.
Sometimes like a weapon or sometimes gear. All right, then we're gonna go visit. It's Thursday, so we might be able to catch Leah in the bar.
Mina's not Mina's.
Mina's not Mina's.
Oh yeah, so did you hear about Tom Sizemore, right?
No, can't say that I have.
So you know who that is, though, right?
Yeah, the name's
Heat,
familiar. I can't put it to a face.
Heat, Saving Private Ryan.
You know, I've only ever seen Saving Private Ryan once.
Well, he was like the sergeant or whatever, the older guy, heavy set.
I think I. Kind of.
Black Hawk Down. He was the guy in charge of. He was in charge of the convoy that gets lost in town.
I'm probably not gonna be able to put a face to it.
He had a streak of good movies, but he's always had like drug and alcohol problems. And he's kind of a skeezy scum bag in a way.
Skeezy scumlord.
Anyways. Oh, yeah. Like, so, I don't know. Everyone knows what's happening in Hollywood right now with, like, you know, all the pedophiles and sexual harassers and pedophiles. So they're all getting, like, busted right now.
Yeah.
And he's on that list now. And he just totally got ousted for something he did back in the day.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just insane. And there's like another bites the dust. You lost Kevin. Well, I didn't lose him, but Kevin Spacey's in rehab, and all this. And it's just so crazy to me, like just watching this whole thing unfold. And then I was like, man, when are they going to go after all these rock stars from back in the day?
Yeah,
because they were all. I mean, Ted Nugent What would you just do?
I put copper ore into the furnace to cook into an ingot. 5 ore to an ingot.
No, like Ted Nugent was just people were just like, hey, he wrote this song about jailbait and stuff back in the day. It's creepy. And so when I was like, oh, that's interesting. So they're finally going to go after it. And then I was in the car and this song came on and it's called, I think it's called Young Girl.
Young Girl.
No, but I think it's Kirby Puckett. I could be wrong on the name. I'm sorry if there's a Kirby Puckett out there and I got it wrong. But it's like, young girl, get out of my mind.
Oh.
My love for you is way out of line. You better run, girl. You're much too young, girl.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, and then he starts singing about how, like, you had makeup and perfume on and you confused me. It's your fault. And it was so like, oh my gosh. And he's like, you're not quite a woman, but you're more than a girl and stuff like that. It was like,
so creepy.
What the heck? I was like, what are the odds? Like right after that story broke, I hopped in the car to go somewhere and that song is playing on the radio. I'm like, oh.
Okay, so I need...
There's another one. I can't remember who sings
wood.
it, but my sister brought it up to me, and it was he's like, she's just 16 years old, leave her alone, they say. She's just 16 years old, leave her alone, they say.
Oh, goodness. That's creepy. Okay, I need wood because I want to tap this.
Trying to remember the chorus.
I want to tap this tree before we go to bed. There we go.
Okay. If I could fly, I'd lick you up and take you into the sky.
That's
and
so
show
creepy.
You a love that you've never seen or never known or something like that.
That is
absurdly
absurdly
creepy. And like the
creepy.
music video, the dude like he sings the songs in the music. He's like 40. It's like from 1980 something. It just and it made me think like how there's also that senator, right? Or guy running for senator or something and something more back in Alabama.
Something.
And he totally is getting ousted right now for all these teenage girls back in the day that he was assaulting and pressuring him to do things and stuff. And he's like, I never did anything without asking their parents' permission. I was like, dude, you were like 35 and they were they were 15.
Weather report. Clear and sunny all day.
But it's just
Pat.
it's so crazy. Just this and then I just can't. But I was thinking like how back in the day people didn't even question it.
No.
Like I mean if she was like really little, I'm pretty sure they would. Like if they were like 12 or something.
Yeah.
Like once they had like teen in the end of their age, like the actual word teen, like 13, 14, 15, whatever. Like back in the day, they just like, like Jerry Lee Lewis and all these guys that just like hooked up with even the king, even Elvis Presley, right?
Oh, goodness.
Anyway, but let's get off that subject and end this episode.
Yeah. We're at the end of day... Oh, it's the Egg Festival tomorrow.
The Egg Festival. So
I believe.
So if you know any creepy, weird songs, like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh my goodness. And if you if you want to come visit us on social media.
And Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, you can talk about those creepy songs with us.
Yeah, you can. You can come discuss with us on Reddit. It's the
whatever you want
easiest way to do so.
And we will catch you on the flip side. As always, I'm Tote.
And I'm Ginger.
See you next time. Hey, did you like that video? Well, if you did, click the box on the right for another. Click the box on the left for a playlist. Of course, you could always just subscribe by clicking the link in the middle. Come find us on social media. There are links in the description below. Don't be afraid to leave us a comment. Thanks for watching. I'm Tote. Bye.